Marvel's Midnight Suns is a game that many may not have expected. It takes a relatively unknown comic book series and combines it with a very niche gameplay style to make a tough game, if nothing else compares. That doesn't mean it's a bad game. I'm going to say right off the bat that if you're a big XCOM fan, you're going to love Midnight Children. And there's probably not much I can say in this review to change your mind. Developed by the same company that produced XCOM, the game takes the series' unique gameplay and improves upon it. Gone is the notoriously frustrating hit rate mechanic in the XCOM series, meaning that when your characters attack, they'll always hit something. As I write this, I can hear thousands of XCOM fans flocking to the Steam store and adding Midnight Suns to their carts. The promise of XCOM-style gameplay without the luck mechanic was enough to sell the game. If that's not enough for you, I also have to commend the game's roster of characters. Midnight Sun has a lot of unique characters, each one feels powerful and useful, and there's plenty of room to experiment with builds. There is no perfect team held back just because you didn't unlock a character, or found a character you really liked early on. It's a great feeling for fans who want to create their favorite comic team. Not only that, but you get a huge selection of characters early on that evolve and unlock over time. Not only does the game offer new faces at a steady rate, but brand new cards for the characters you already own keep them fresh. That's right, a card. The game uses a deck building system where each character can put a deck of 10 cards to improve or change their game. Sticking with your favorite characters will never get boring, with plenty of new builds to keep things fresh. Your character can take damage in combat, which motivates you to change your team every now and then, which further helps prevent replayability. However, you don't have to worry about your favorites losing experience doing this, as they'll still level up when you make them retreat and recover from the grueling quests. In between the aforementioned missions, you get to hang out with your characters and get to know them. The RPG elements of the game really encourage you to bond with your characters, and over time you'll learn to value each member of your team more than their combat stats. Your character, a hunter, has a moral spectrum that constantly shifts, sliding between light and dark depending on how you play. This can be changed through combat moves and dialogue, allowing you to play as whomever you want in the current game. The characters in the game also fall somewhere on that spectrum. That's a lot of praise for Midnight Suns, and it's well deserved, but the game certainly wasn't without its flaws. The biggest and most obvious issues are with the game's microtransactions and season passes. That's right, the $60 game comes with a $50 season pass, plus purchasable in-game currency. These microtransactions can be used to purchase new characters, skins for existing characters, and more. This means you won't get everything in the game without additional purchases. This is a huge problem, especially with Marvel games that represent some of the worst parts of the current video game industry. That alone is a big turnoff for many potential game buyers. Games are also slow. You feel tired for the first few hours and it only really kicks in once you get over it. When it ramps up, it really ramps up. But many players can expect to not be sold until mid-game. The story is also a bit generic and Marvel-y, not much changed from the comic series it inspired. Character interactions outside of the main story itself are often more interesting than the game's plot, but it's unlikely to turn off or distract most players from the game. The game also has some performance issues, especially with ray tracing. It's been known to stutter even on high-end machines, and the problem seems to be with the game itself, not the hardware it's running on. For interested gamers, it may be worth waiting for a performance patch before purchasing. The last word, Midnight Suns is a truly unique game, and for the right player, it will scratch a very specific itch that they've been missing. The game's target audience will appreciate this and find a lot of replayability and fun from the game. However, this game is a tough sell for everyone, and if you're not sure, I recommend watching a few gameplay videos before committing to a hefty $60 investment. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and support my channel.